Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Fix Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving you live free picks for today's card. And on today's show, we'll have picks for you. Well, from the NBA Finals, we reached the Game 7 deciding here. OKC and Indiana. We'll have picks for you there in just a second. 15 games from Major League Baseball, action from the W, and we'll have a parlay purple segment at the end of the show. So we'll meet the cappers and get right to the picks. Before we do that, guys, make sure you give us that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build our audience there if you do that. And let's meet the cappers now and get to the picks. Let's say to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Oh, not too much, Tony. It's wasn't sure if we were gonna have to build an ark soon around here because man, finally just stopped raining this morning, but it ran for like a day and a half. Definitely got this lake. I thought out in front of my house now. It's like there's a lake there. All of a sudden, I got lakefront property, and not the good kind. But sports-wise, hey, can't complain. Oh, yesterday, little winning day. Hit my MLB play of the day again with the Braves on the run line, getting the job done for us. So thanks to the Braves. Now on a nice little 7-1 run with that MLB play of the day. So we're excited about that. We got some WNBA action as well. Looking forward to the big Game 7 here in the NBA as well. Should be a great Sunday slate of sports action. So let's get to it. Let's find some spots to make us some money.
Absolutely. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Not much. Coming off a pretty good day, 2-1. Had the Brewers as my best bet of the day. They pounded on the Minnesota Twins there. And also, for the first time in our home run videos, we went 3-2. Jackson Holiday and McMahon couldn't come through, but the other three guys came through, so that was a big cash there individually. So yeah, good day on that. And yeah, like Rod said, great slate of games today. Just ready to get to it.
Very good. Let's say hello to Brian. Brian, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, fellas. Yeah, yesterday didn't go so great for me. I mean, the Pirates, they ended up blowing the end of that game. And then the Reds, that was my dog of the day yesterday. I thought for sure they had that game locked up. And then the bullpen comes in and they go into double overtime and, got ghost runners on second. They blow that lead. They can't get anybody home. So that was a tough break there. So, yeah, we're looking to bounce back today, man. Like everybody else said, we're excited for Game 7 tonight, the finals, and looking to get some wins.
Yes, absolutely. Let's say hello. El Nino, Sal, what's going on?
I'm doing pretty good. Coming off a 2-1 day. Was on 2-0. Unfortunately, saw a play I liked late there on the steam play and lost that one by half a run. So, hey, looking to do better today, but I'll take the 2-1.
Yep, well, look to bounce from a 2-2 day yesterday, so let's get to it here, guys. We'll start here with the NBA. Obviously, Pacers and Thunder here. Walker is out. He's at the deep reserve here for Indiana. Remember, he sprained his ankle in the closeout game against the Knicks. He is not going to see the court here in this series. And Halliburton return. He was off the injury report yesterday, but he's back on it. We know with that issue with the calf, he likely will play through it. He played through it again in Game 6. Played through it there, and likely to do it in Game 7. Let's get to the numbers here. Pacers and Thunder. The line opened OKC 9, total 220, but we have seen some line movement here. We've seen the line move now down to 7 at Pinnacle and Circa, which are your sharpest books in the world, right there. Sharpest book in the world, Pinnacle, sharpest book in the sharpest casino book, land-based, 7, total 215. So we've seen movement here to the under 5 points and 2 points there from Thunder -9 to Thunder -7. So there's been some dramatic line movement here in this game. Game number 7. We start with Rod.
Yeah, crazy dramatic line movement because I was looking at the first half under, but that thing's went way too far now for me to say, hey, jump on it. And you lost the best of the value there. That thing opened at 108.5 in the first half. I just love the numbers in the first half for the under. Pacers 31-16 to the under in the first half this season. And you look at OKC, hey, they're 9-2 to the under in the first half in these playoffs at home. And Pacers 7-3 in the first half to the under at home, but that thing's dropped. I see 104, 1.5 in places now. So that's 4 points of line movement. So what I'm going to go to is Mr. Reliable. Give me OKC in the first half. Here in this one, I'll lay the 5 points you see. You might be able to find a 4.5 still, but I see most 5s in most places there in the first half with OKC. I think they have a better effort than what we've seen in that last game in that first half, because we know what they've done at home all playoffs long in the first half. 10-1 ATS in the first half is OKC. That's where I will go. Lay the 5 there with OKC in the first half.
Yeah, from Rod, we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I got you guys a video on YouTube on this one here. I know it's about even money either way on both. It's a coin flip on the total. I think it's going to be up and over to 214 and a half is what I'm seeing right now. I think we get up and over that. I think they're going to have to leave everything out here. I think Halliburton plays. And so, even if OKC in the end did the heavy lifting here, I think we still get up and over 214.
Yeah, we just saw the 214 hit now. Chris moved 214 half. So, yeah, we're seeing a massive now 6-point move. Wow, that's a lot. It's a lot there. On over to Al Ninos.
Yeah, I definitely like OKC to come out strong at least, laying just 3 points. Well, it's hard to say just 3 points because compared to this 7 on the full game, I think it's not maybe the best first quarter number you could get. But again, just laying the one possession there, I think is where I'd rather be. So I'll take OKC first quarter, and I got my pick on the full game on Tony's, but I feel pretty good about this first quarter pick as well. So that's where I'm at for the morning show.
Yeah, from Al Ninos, we move on over to Brian.
Yeah, I don't have much more to add than what the guys already said there. They said a lot of key things. I agree with Al there with the first quarter spread on OKC side. I also agree with Rod at OKC in the first half. They've done the first half in every home series they've had. They've been able to blow teams out in the first half. The Pacers might battle back at the end, but honestly, I just think OKC takes it tonight. But I'd rather just take them in the first half, cover the spread.
Yeah, from Brian, tell you what I think about these. I thought this one. I'm going to lean to the points here with the experienced Pacers here. This is a team with some continuity. They've been playing together for a while. I could see them resilient here in this game 7 here on the road against OKC. I know Thunder has a really good home court, but we've seen the Pacers take a game in OKC, and they've covered 6 of 10 on the road. And let's just hope that this is a 2-possession game. That's what I'm banking on here. It's a lot of points here for an Indiana team. Listen, these teams have played each other a lot. This is their 7th game against head-to-head here. So they should know each other pretty well now, which means I would tend to – that's why I see the movement to the under, because I think people say, well, this is their 7th game in a 2-week span. They should know each other's moves now, and they should be able to defend a little better. If that's the case, I think the defense should be a little better on both sides. So I look for the number to come in here for the dog here. I'll take the plus the 7.5 here in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show as we turn our attention over to Major League Baseball, this 15-game card. I will go over some of these issues here with the pitching. If there's any changes, we'll let you know about that, any weather as well. So let's go ahead and get the baseball numbers up for you right now. Here, let's get the lineups here, starting lineups. Let's see what we got here for today's action. Make note here, Baltimore, New York is that Roku game, 11:35 Eastern start, so that's an early start there. And we're going to see hot weather, 90 degrees in on the East Coast in many of these games. So keep an eye there on this weather today. Let's see if we have any other changes than we had overnight. I don't see any so far. Let's see what we got here. Giolito is going to go. Gusto's going. It'll be Ben Casparis will be the bulk pitcher. Ohtani will be the opener here again for LA, with Casparis being the primary pitcher. And other than that, that's the only change really that I see there on the board today. Yeah, Colorado's going to be 91 degrees, wind blowing out 15 miles per hour there. So some wind situations there. But for the most part, we've got no changes here in these starters. So we're ready to roll here. So let's get to the games. We start here with the early one here, Orioles and Yankees. The Yankees $1.85, total 9.5. Tigers and Rays, the Rays $1.10, total 8.5. Rangers and Pirates, we got the Pirates $1.09, total of 9. White Sox and Blue Jays, the Blue Jays $2, total of 9. We close the block with Braves and Marlins. We got the Braves $1.35, total 8.5. And we get this one underway here with Rod. You're on mute, Rod.
It's cold here today. My furnace kicked in, so it might have sounded like a freight train. So I muted myself. That's how cold it is. It's 45 today. The temperature went from like 80s down to 40. It's nuts. That 40-degree temperature change. But anyways, looking at these ones to start the day. You know, I'm going to take the White Sox here, plus on the run line here. You look what they've been doing on the run line. 18-9 to the run line are the White Sox over the last month. Blue Jays scored 500, and over the last week, 2-4 in covering run lines. I like Hauser there on the bump for the White Sox. We've seen what he's done, and he's pitched well for the White Sox, holding them in games. I think they can hold them in this one with the Blue Jays today. So give me the +1.5 there with Chicago. And then the other one here in this time block, give me the under between Baltimore and the Yankees. You look Warren his last time out, man, he was dealing 11 strikeouts. So I like what we see from him. And I think Kramer can have a piece to start as well. And you look at both of these squads with the Yankees on a nice 10-0 under run type thing. So 9.5, tough to beat us. Give me the under 9.5, Baltimore and the Yankees.
There we go from Rob. Move on over to Chris.
Texas, Pittsburgh. Do what I do. Tell you guys every time I'm on here with Texas, going to take the under in that one, under 9. On that one, got Falter, Leiter. Just take the under there. And then my Braves were in this one. Is that this slot too? Is that right?
They are, yes.
Okay. Elder, Alcantara. We know what happens when Sandy's on the mound there. Take the over 8.5 there. I think both these guys get rocked today, and we see some runs in that one. And then, I agree with the White Sox on the run line, +1.5 there. Not a bad price. And I think they can either win outright or just keep it pretty close to the Blue Jays today.
Yeah, from Chris. Move on over to El Ninos.
Kind of like the Yankees, -1 there, slightly into the over as well. I do like that over in the Braves Marlins game as well, and definitely my two favorite free plays there. I'm leaning Rays at home. They've been great against the Tigers here, and been playing well overall just lately. So cheap price at home with Littell. Guy might have been good too, but I think Littell's been good enough to keep the Rays hot. So I'll take the Rays money line.
There from Ross. Solo might be right about the Tigers. We'll see. Let's move on over to Brian.
Yeah, I agree with Al on that Rays Tigers game there. If you look at Mize's numbers, it looks like he's starting to regress as well. He's been having problems with his control. He looks like he's been getting himself out of some jams there, but I think today he gets caught up in the Rays take another win there, and I like that over 8.5 in that game as well. I also like what Rod said about the Yankees and Orioles game. Will Warren last time out had 11 Ks. I like his Ks prop today. It's 7+ at +135 on DraftKings. I love that. So I take that in that game, and I also lean the under there.
There from Brian. Tell you what I think of these games. I'm going to take that big plus money here with the Baltimore today. Kramer over his past 5 starts has shown improvement ERA about 3.5. Warren has been pounded over his past 5 starts, ERA 6.5. And Orioles bullpen in pretty good shape. They had one. They're now winners of 7 of 12 on the road, returning 4 units in these big lines. New York just 7-6 at home as a home favorite, $1.75 to $2.50, returning losing almost 6 units as this big favorite. I'll take that big plus price here with Baltimore because New York's been pretty much a coin flip when they've been priced like this at home. I'm going to come in here with the Rays again. The Rays are just hitting the cover off the baseball here. The Tigers' bullpens regressed themselves. ERA of 5.5 in their past 5 games, and they're now 3-6 on the road against these good offensive teams that outscore opponents by half run per game or greater, losing 3 units. Home favorite here, we got the Rays 22-14. I'll look at Tampa Bay in that spot, and I agree with the under here with Texas and Pittsburgh. Texas hitting 221 in their day games. The Pirates 210. So these teams, Falter has been one of the more improved pitchers we've seen all year. He was just I remember he was with the Colorado, if I remember correctly. But Falter at home in ERA just under 3, and the Rangers bullpen has been sharp. They're now 25-5 the under when lined at between even money and -105 as it went under yesterday. So I'll go under in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Continuing in with baseball. Here's your middle block: Brewers and Twins. The Twins $1.25, total 9.5. Reds and Cardinals, Abbott on the mound here, so the Reds favorite $7, total 9.5. You don't see Cardinals dogs at home very often. Mariners and Cubs, here the Mariners $17, total 11.5. You know what's going on there. Diamondbacks and Rockies, we got the Diamondbacks $1.95, well, total 12.5. You know what's going on there too. Guardians and Athletics, here we've got the Guardians now $1.29. We're seeing 40s popping up all over the place here now. We're seeing the movement there. And that total is at 9.5, 10. So that's your middle block. We start with Rob.
Yeah, for me here in this middle block, you know what? Give me the under in that Reds and St. Louis game. We know what Abbott's been doing. He's been dealing. And Mikolas on the other side, hey, he's had some good starts and mostly good starts this season. I'm going to say against the Blue Jays, he got rocked a little bit. His last time out, hey, he went 6 innings. We give up 6 hits, couple earned runs. The teams just didn't give enough run support to get him the win there in that one. But Mikolas has been dealing. Abbott's been dealing. Too many runs there in that one. Give the under between those two. And then, you know what? I'm going to take the Rockies. You know me. I've been fading that all season long. And P. Fatty's on the mound. So give me a fade that against Arizona. We've seen plenty of runs in this series. I know that the ball could have been coming from Arizona and they've been getting wins. But here in this spot, I think Senzatella, you look, he's up, down, all over the place, giving up runs. Could we see some more runs here in Colorado today? Yes, we could. Colorado come on top? Yes, they could. They've won his last 2 starts. I'm going to say they make it win his last 3 starts for Senzatella. Give me Colorado with a big plus price.
There we go with Rod. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, we're going to go up and over that total, Arizona, Colorado. They're 3:10 start time on my end. So, yeah, go up and over that. It's supposed to be hot. We know that Senzatella, Fat can both get hit. 5+ upwards ERA for both of them. On that one, same thing with the Guardians in the shelter. Got Sears and Ciccone going there. Up and over there, those guys are just gas cans on that one in that matchup. And then, yeah, I think Abbott definitely keeps it lower scoring there with Mikolas there, and we get an under in the St. Louis Cincinnati game.
There we go here from Rod. Next up from Chris. Next up, we will want Al Ninos.
Yeah, I like the Reds in the first 5 innings. I guess you could just take a money line. Not quite getting the plus half run so hoping for, but hey, still like what Abbott's been doing all season long. So I'll take the Reds. Yeah, I'll agree with the guys on the under too, but I'll definitely stronger plays Reds first 5. And I know this one didn't come through yesterday, but I'll take another shot with the under in the Cubs-Mariners game. I know the wind's still blowing out a little bit, not quite as hard as yesterday. It's still blowing out pretty strong. But again, these pitchers been pretty good, so I expect them to go against Mother Nature here and keep this one under. And I will take again another one that didn't come through for us yesterday, but I'll take another shot on the over in the Diamondbacks Rockies.
Yeah, from El Nino, son over Brian.
Yeah, I agree with most of what you guys said here. I'm going to do the over in the Diamondbacks-Rockies game. I know that one fell short yesterday, but I just think their bats wake up again today here. I'm going to stay away from that Cubs-Mariners game. I thought it was going to go under yesterday, and honestly, it's probably just going to go over again today, so I'm just going to stay away from that one. The Brewers-Twins, I like the Brewers on the money line than that one. I just think that Quinn Priester's been playing better ball than Festa, and I just think the Brewers take it again today. Go for the sweep.
There from Brian. Say what I think about these games. Yeah, I agree here with the Brewers here. Brewers are red hot at the plate, 324 over their past 5. Twins in their day games, they played 38 of them, just hitting 226. And their bullpen has been hammered over the past 6 games, an ERA over 9. Priester is past 5. Here's another person here's another pitcher who's really improved. Priester over his past 5 appearances, an ERA of 1.86. You look at Festa's past 3 starts, the uncle is not doing too well. ERA over 8 there. Brewers have now won 6 of 8 on the road. So I'll take Milwaukee in that spot. Yeah, I got to take Abbott. Abbott just looks very good right now. He's no one's really talking much about him, about Cy Young, but man, he's put up some pretty good numbers. I know it's going to be hot. I remember Ron says in these sweltering heats, it really takes a toll on these starting pitchers, right? But let's just hope that he's well hydrated for the start. Yeah, I would be, especially with those numbers, right? I mean, you got to think actually, out of curiosity, let's see what Abbott's contract status is. You're having a year like this, you could be seeing a big payday. He was a second-round pick in 2021 out of Virginia, and his contract, he has a 1-year contract.
Yeah.
He has a 1-year contract. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Abbott, you could be looking at some monster money here. Oh, you better believe he's going to be hydrated for this game. Stay away from the bars. You don't want to be drinking here when it's hot like this. So get your hydration in there. I'll take the Reds here in this spot. Yeah, but believe it or not, Cardinals 5-8 at home against lefty starters, losing 4 units. And boy, Abbott's numbers have been great on the road. 5 road starts, ERA 1.5. Michaelis has been hit a little bit. ERA over 5 over his past 5. I'll take the Reds in that spot there in these win games. I will look here. I'll look at the over here with the D-backs and Colorado Rockies. It is a day game here, so you're going to have the heat and the wind together here. And Fad, we know the situation with Fad. Fad is not really good. We've seen the Rockies at home divisional games hitting 302, but their bullpen's 8.5 in those games. Fad 8, road starts, ERA 6.5. We know how bad this bullpen is for both teams. Colorado now gets the division at home, 6-1 to the over. So I'll look at the over in that game. All right, let's continue here on the Tony This Morning Show as we continue here with Major League Baseball. We'll close it out here with these 5 games. We have the Red Sox and Giants. The Giants $1.50, total 7.5. Astros and Angels. Astros $1.25, total of 9. Nationals and Dodgers here. LA $2.90, total 9.5. Royals and Padres. The Royals $1.10 on the road. That's the one that got my attention today. Total 8.5. Interesting number there. Mets and Phillies. The Phillies here $1.13. The streak is over. The Mets got to win. We'll see what happens today. Total 9.5. We get to start with Rod.
Yeah, the first one I'm looking at here is I'm gonna go against Gusto. He's had the gusto. He's been pitching half decent, right? He hasn't given up more than 3 runs in his last 5 starts. Just doesn't get any run support. His Astros, for some reason, when he pitches, they just don't score enough runs. Once against the White Sox, yay, we beat up on the White Sox.
He's got to pick up more tabs.
Yeah, is that what that is? Yeah, because he's got the gusto and been dealing. Just the Astros aren't been bashing for him, so I'm going to go the other way. I know good old Hendricks on the mound for the Angels, but this Angels squad just keep surprising people and continue to win. So I'll take the Angels in that matchup. And then the other one I'm looking at here in this late night window is the Royals. Give me the Royals there for some reason. Man, last I looked, it was Sunday. They're 5-0 on Sunday. Lugo, Vasquez, you know me. I'm not tickling no Charmin and then squeezing Vasqueezy. No thanks. Forget it. I'm not squeezing anything out of that guy. He's going to get rocked. I'll only take the other side of that. Give me the Royals. Oh, hey, look, they've got the pitching. The bullpen's been great. And they've actually started to hit and get some offense for these Royals. So give me Kansas City in that one tonight.
There we go with Rod. On over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at these here, Washington, LA. Wonder, with Ohtani's probably going to go. Who knows, inning or so. We have to deal with the LA bullpen there. I think we get up and over that total. No problem. So we're going to take the over there, and then I'm going to take Luzardo and the Phillies there on the money line to get it done against the Mets and kind of break up that feeling there with the Mets. They got to win, but I think Philly comes back today and takes care of business there. And then just a slight lean to I don't like to fade Robbie Ray at home, but I'm going to take the plus price here with Boston on the money line. I know it's Giolito, but I think they get it done today.
There we go from Chris on over to El Ninos.
I'll take the over in the Angels-Astros game. I think both these guys can get hit a little bit before their bullpens give up some more. Also leaning over in the Dodgers-Nationals game. Again, Ohtani not going to go deep, as you mentioned. It's going to be Kasparis again, the bulk of the innings. So it hasn't been terrible, but again, bullpen issues for the Dodgers. And still got some pretty good hitters in these lineups. So I'll take the over in that one. Wind blowing out a little bit as well. And in both these games, actually, slight breeze blowing out. And that will do it for now. But yeah, Royals first 5 for me as well with that pitching advantage there. The money line, obviously, not going to lay the half run, just money line. First 5 Royals.
There we go from El Ninos on over to Brian.
Yeah, I also agree with a lot Al just said there. I'm going to take the over in the Astros-Angels game. I just think both of these pitchers, they've been pitching kind of well as of late. I mean, they haven't been completely destroyed, but I think they can get hit up today. We got wind blowing out 8 to 10 miles per hour there. So I'm going to take the over 9 in the Astros-Angels game. And I agree with what Chris said there with the Red Sox versus Rays game. I have a feeling that Giolito's going to pitch decent today. And I know Robbie Ray has been great for the Rays this year, but I just have a feeling that the Red Sox are going to take this one. So I'm going to go Red Sox money line there.
There from Brian. Yeah, I like the Red Sox money line here. Matter of fact, Boston has been pounding lefty starters this year, 288 against left-handed starters. Giants not hitting the ball very well over the past 6 at 214. But you look at Giolito in his 4 road starts or 4 road games, ERA of 1.93. So get him on the road, get him out of Fenway Park, and needs to put up some good numbers. The Red Sox bullpen has been very sharp here. Boston has won now 6 of 9 on the road, returning about nearly 5 units. So I'll look here at this. Matter of fact, the Giants, just a 500 team at home, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 3.45 or lower, losing 3 units. So I'll take Boston at that plus price. I'm going to take Gusto. I just see a bullpen advantage here for the Astros against this Angels team. I'm not a big fan of Hendricks as well. Hendricks in his 4-day starts in ERA near 6. Angels bullpen 24-day games, ERA 6.5. So Astros here have won 7 of 12 on the road. LA not very good as a home dog, if even money or higher. So I'll take Houston in that spot. Yeah, I just can't. The price just puts me on the Padres. It's just a price play here. Royals just 9 and 13 on the road against winning teams. Vasquez numbers have been better at home. Padres past 7 hitting 283. I'll go here with the Padres. I know Lugo pitched there before, but still, I just the number. I got to play the number there. Give me over in LA and Dodgers. LA 7-1 the over in their home day games. They don't play a lot of them, only on Sundays usually, because they get they like that Saturday night game because they fill up that stadium. What is it now? 8-0 the over on Saturday nights now in LA after yesterday. So that's been the angle, right? These weekend games when they fill up the stadium, the crowd cheers up the offense. The offense has come to life here with people in the stands. So I'll take the over Washington and LA. We know Shohei's up there, but this national seems to hit. And I'm not a big fan of Soroka. Chris can tell you that. So I think the Dodgers get healthy here in this one. I'll come in with the Phillies. Interesting to note here, the Phillies have been 19 and 10 at home against light hitting teams that hit 255 or lower. New York over the past 5, prior to yesterday, we're hitting $185, but their bullpen has been hammered. And the Phillies have been hitting Peterson on the road in ERA of 3.55. But you get Luzardo with 3 meals in his stomach in his night games, ERA of 2.93. So those of you that work out at night and you got meal in you, you know the difference if you guys work out or do anything. It's a little different feeling you have when you have 3 meals in your stomach and you're working out. So I'll take the Phillies in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show. As we turn our attention over to some peripherals, we'll look at WNBA for today. We have a pretty big card here for Sunday. We'll start with Sky and the Dream. Big line here. We're seeing too many of these big lines in WNBA here. Dream 16.5, total 159.5. Fever and the Aces. This one here from Pick'em to -2 Indiana, total 170.5. Wings and Mystics. Here we've got the Mystics 4.5, 3.5. We're seeing lines all over the place here. Total 167.5. Liberty and Storm. Here we got the Liberty 2 on the road. Total 164.5. We close out tonight with the Sun at Valkyries. The Valkyries favorite. Look at this line. 8.5 for an expansion team. My goodness. Total 154. Big card today in the W. We start with Rod.
Well, yeah, Valkyrie's been playing some pretty good basketball, right? They're rolling along. So I like the under there. I think the Suns, they played a lot of basketball this week. 3rd game, 5th night situation for them as well. So I'll take the under in that matchup. And then you look at the Liberty versus Seattle. It's just one of those spots there. Hey, Liberty haven't been playing their greatest basketball over their last few, struggling along. But we know what they can do offensively, and we know what Seattle's been doing offensively. So I like the over in that matchup. And then you look at the Sky. Look at that boatload you're getting with the Sky there in that one. Hey, the Sky in the back-to-back. Guess what? Teams that are on the back-to-back so far this year, 2-0 ATS. So I'm going to hold my nose and grab the Sky at that big giant plus number you're going to give me. And what? I see it down actually to 15.5 in some spots. Try to find that 60 and scoop it up with the Sky. Because we know teams in the back-to-back this year, 2-0 so far, ATS-wise. And then looking at Vegas and the Fever, I'm going to go with a lower-scoring one there in the first half. If you look at Vegas versus the Eastern Conference, they're 21-5 to the under in that first half. That number's a little bit higher than I believe it's in the 80s, mid-80s, 85, 86 there. That's way too much in the first half. Take the under there. Also lean to the Fever in that first half, minus the 1. There in that matchup. I think that covered all 5.
All 5 there. On over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at that Chicago Atlanta game, I'm gonna go the under. Chicago 3-4 to the under on the road. Atlanta 5-1 to the under at home. There, last time these guys met up, 88-70. I think we see a similar same type game there. So we'll take the under in that one.
There we go. We got you covered from the W. And now it's time. Unless you guys have, not only L doesn't cover it, is Brian. So now it's time to see what our parlay purple segment, where Cappers can give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, or they may take a stab on this college baseball game today. We don't have Ron Crawford here today, but just give you the numbers here. Coastal's favorite here, $1.15, total 7.5. LSU can close it out with a win today. If Coastal wins, then we have a winner take all, right?
Yeah, on Monday. So as Ron alluded to on the happy hour on Friday, he said he did say, and he goes, I don't know who's going to win which one, the first one, second one. He goes, but if LSU wins the first one, then take Coastal the second one. If Coastal wins the first one, take LSU the second one. Either way, he said we should see a game 3. He said zigzag it. We should see a game 3 here on Monday. And he goes, that should just come in right at the happy hour time for us to discuss it on Monday's slate for the big game 3. So we know LSU got a 1-0. Man, Coastal sure tried. I actually watched part of that game yesterday, and man, they went sliding, slooping, and tried to get in there to get it. Guy just overran that third base. Man, he went sliding by, and he tried to grab the base, and he just couldn't hang on, fell off, got tagged. But Coastal sure had some runners on to try to get that a game. I think Coastal wins it today, as Ron alluded to. So we'll go with you can take Coastal there, as he said on the Friday drive-through. All right, parlay for me today. We're going to go with the run line parlay, so all the plus 1.5s here today. The first one I said, I like the White Sox here plus the 1.5. They've been hot covering that 1.5, so I'll throw them in there. And then you look at what the Dodgers have been doing in covering the run line, and they've been awful at covering this run line. Nats beat them outright yesterday. Covered the run line there on Friday. I think that the Nats can cover it again. Dodgers, after 5 or more home games, 4-14 to that run line. So I'll take the Nats plus the 1.5, throw them in there. And then Robbie Ray Day, right? Well, you're looking at them Giants, what they have done as a home favorite. 14 fails to cover that run line at home as a home favorite with Robbie Ray on the round. So, as I said, run line, throwing Boston plus the 1.5 on that one. So a little run line triple for you. Nats, White Sox, Boston, all on the plus 1.5 parlay for you today.
There we go with Rod. On over to Chris.
I'll give you an overs parlay here. We'll go Arizona, Colorado over, Cleveland and the homeless over, and the Dodgers and Washington over there. And your home run prop that didn't make the video today is going to be Vinny Pasquantino with the Royals there. Loves to hit in away day games in June on Sundays. He likes it all, so we're going to take Pasquantino to get one today.
And Chris, on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I like those 3 overs, Chris. I'm going to go with well, you could look at these on the full game money line too, but I'll take the Rays. I'll take the Rays full game. I'll take the Reds money line first 5, and I will take the Royals money line in the first 5 innings. And if any of these 2 first 5s turn into a dog, go ahead and take that plus half run. But for now, we're taking the money lines.
El Ninos, on over to Brian.
Yeah, let's do a plus money parlay today. Here we'll do some dogs. Let's go Brewers money line. We'll go Red Sox money line, and we'll go with the Rangers money line. 3 dogs for you.
Yeah,
and then yeah, that's it.
All right, I'll tell you what I got here. I'll take a 3 here with the Rays, with the Brewers, and with the Boston Red Sox. All right, we got you through our parlay purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading to a Sunday action filled with the W as well as Major League Baseball. Of course, we got the big game tonight, Game 7 of the NBA Finals between Thunder and the Pacers. Of course, if you click the link in the description, you'll head on right over to our site. All our cappers are documented. We got plays ready to roll here for this Sunday card. We'll see what Rod's got for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. He is a unit leader at Tony's Picks amongst the units leader here with 3,508 units of profit for the year. Rod, what you got for sale?
For you today, loaded card. I've got my MLB play of the day for you. I mean, we're on a nice 7-1 run with it. So staying hot in the MLB, scoop that up singly. I got an NBA Finals triple. Hey, we're running out of the NBA, so it'll be the last game we see this season for the NBA. finishing off the season strong on a nice 19-10 run in the NBA. So scoop up that play in triple play there. And then it's WNBA Sunday, loaded card there. I've got a WNBA triple as well. So 7 games in the card. There's even a couple more for long-term subscribers. Love Sunday's slate of action. So let's end the weekend strong and make some money today. Best way to go, though, is long-term here at Tony's Picks. We'll find something else later on. It gets closer to 10 minutes to 2 hours before tip-off. Hey, you get that email directly to you when you're aboard long-term here at Tony's Picks. That is the way to go. Hey, we got a 2-for-1 capper promotional. Can't go wrong with that. Pair me up with another one of your favorite handicappers, and hey, let's continue to put some money into your pocket. Take advantage of the long-term pass over at Tony's Picks.
There you go. With Rod over at Tony'sPicks.com. All plays documented. Numbers based on a 100-unit wager. All right, let's take a look and see what's rolling here with Chris over at Tony's Picks. Chris put together great numbers here in the NBA. What you got, Chris?
I got you guys the last best bet of the day play here in the NBA season. Got that on there. And then I got you guys a 3-pack in baseball, best bet 2 premiums like we do. So definitely get on that. And then you have on something long-term, short-term. We still got a lot of action coming up this week. So got a lot of baseball and finishing out June here. So you can hop on something there. We get a lot of TBDs here lately, a lot of pitching changes and starters and bulk pitchers and things like that. So we can get you that late steam action there. And then, 2-for-1 capper. I tell you guys every morning, 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So hop on that. And then don't forget that promo code Tony T checkout. Save you the 15% off of my plays and packages there. On the site, I do have my season pass as well. So a lot of baseball to go. Reasonable price there. And you can use the promo code on that as well.
Very good. Get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. You see all the one-day passes up here. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit amount purchased will be credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. Scroll down for Chris's long-term subscriptions as well. Let's take a look here, see what's rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com for El Nino. Sal's put together great numbers here in the NBA. So we'll see what Sal's got for sale over at Tony's Picks.
Yeah, got my $19 Grand Slam, which has been pretty hot, and also got my best bet in the NBA there, my Sunday alley-oop. I played on Game 7, obviously. Had the first quarter today for everyone, but that's the play on the full game if you want to check that out. Again, your best way to go is always grab one of those long-term or 2-for-1 capper specials and make sure you get all the plays that way, including the steam plays. So definitely a great feature we got over here at Tony'sPicks.com.
Very good. Again, I need us over at Tony'sPicks.com. See, I was putting together some good numbers up here up on the site, so get on board. Of course, you can see the one-day passes. Long-term subscriptions include late steam plays. Now, all of our member plays are in the system by 11 a.m. Eastern time, but we continue to handicap throughout the betting cycle, looking for late winners for our customers. And if you purchase a long-term subscription, well, we put a play in the system between 10 minutes to 2 hours before game time. That pick is emailed directly to your inbox using the email that you use when you sign up for the service. Late steam feature, pretty much exclusive here. I don't see it anywhere else. So get on board with El Nino's long-term subscriptions. Late steam included on all long-term packages. All right, let's see what's up. Brian's got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Brian, what you got?
Yeah, today over at the site, I have a three-pack for you guys. I got 2 MLB plays and then my NBA Finals playing that included. I also have just the best bet up in the MLB. And then I have my finals play up in the best bet for the NBA Finals game tonight if you guys just want to play those separately. Of course, the best bets are profit guaranteed. So if that does lose, you guys will get your credits back on that. So check those out over on the site. Of course, you can pair me up with your favorite capper, 2-for-1. And, use that promo code. Check out Tony T for 15%. That's it, man. Just looking to bounce back in MLB this week and keep it rolling.
Let's get rolling here with Brian. See his best bet on the board right now. So get on board with Brian over at Tony's Picks. Also, long-term subscriptions. So get on board with Brian Palmer over at Tony's Picks and use the promo code Tony T. Save that 15% off. All right. I have a best bet on the board right now from Major League Baseball, as well as a 3-pack bundling NBA and 2 more from baseball. So you get on board with me. Long-term subscriptions, good way to go as well. And match up your favorite capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. So make sure you hit that sign up and get signed up. All right, guys, with you here Monday through Friday here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time here with the Tony's Picks and Morning Show. Lots of great content on our YouTube channel. So if you happen to play it, give it a visit. If you happen to miss a live show, we do archive our show. And if you need, some people need to see it again for later plays, you can find it up there. And just go to Tony's Picks, hit the YouTube YouTube and type Tony's Picks in the search console, and you'll find our page. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And of course, here you'll be able to find the archive of our live show right here. And of course, we have a members area as well. If you want to join and support our work here, you can do that. Become a member. You'll get early access to my videos. We also have the happy hour that you'll catch weekdays, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern time with Rod and Company. So you can check that out as well. We'll tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. Hit the video tab. Lots of great content on demand. Of course, we got Ramon on with that 2-3 zone. Chris has got some great content up there he'll tell you about. So we got our man Doubles coming in with a baseball play for you as well. We still got to get Doubles to get that horizontal. But anyway, Ron Crawford with his expert plays up there, spreadsheet of play day. Look for those late night KBOs up there as well from him. El Nino's has got content as well. I'll give you some deeper dives, a lot of stats for you stat geek heads out there. This is what you like, all the stats and numbers and trends for you here on my on-demand videos here from NBA as well as baseball. You want to see it all in one scoop, I got the compilation for you guys there, all of 15 in one video. So check them out, guys. Our YouTube channel over at Tony's Picks with the Cappers. Talk a little bit more about the contributions. Of course, Rod, you've got that happy hour and more up there on the YouTube.
Yeah, definitely apologize yesterday, guys. Like I said, it was storming an hour, 46 degrees. It's cold today. So last night, stormy, windy over the last day and a half, so I couldn't upload. I was struggling to get the everything uploaded. So that's why I covered all 5 WNBA plays here for you. So if you missed anything on the WNBA, hey, I got you covered here on today's show. Just go back, rewind, and archive it. But going forward, some WNBA for you. You know, I got you covered on the CFL. It was a pretty good week in the CFL. Hope you tuned into those videos because they would definitely made us money this week in the CFL. So be on the lookout for next week's CFL because I'll be covered on those ones going forward. And it's the happy hour show. As we said, tune back into Monday. We'll see what happens with that big game 3 in the College World Series there because I really do think we see game 3 Coastal here tonight to tie it up. Make it the winner take all here on Monday. More excitement of a winner take all game. So definitely tune into the happy hour on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Love doing that show.
Happy hour Monday, guys. Tune in there with Ron and Company. Of course, Chris, you got videos as well up there. We can homer props and more.
Yeah, guys, got you the last NBA video for the year, for the season rather. Up there, you guys can check that out. Gives you a different angle than what I gave out this morning. Got you a baseball video as well. Then I've got you 5 more home run props. We did 5 yesterday, hit 3 of them. We hit 6 so far this week as a total. We're trying to finish out the week strong here with these 5. A lot of good pitching matchups and mismatches and weaknesses and stuff that I'm finding. So anyway, yeah, just tune into that. I'll have you some more on that and more on baseball as the season progresses.
Very good. And of course, down Nino's, you're always looking for those dogs. Oh, we also forgot your short up there too. If they can hit the short tab as well.
Yeah, that's right. I actually had a dog there too, which came through for us yesterday. So that one's short's been doing pretty well. Dogs have been barking too. So yeah, go check them out. Got some great content out. Not just me. Everyone over here does put some good videos out there on Tony's Picks. So go check them out. Lots of great content there.
Yeah, the shorts are right there. You can check it out there with El Nino's with the short. We get a lot of Capper contributors as well. The shorts are positioned on the top of these YouTube channels, so they get pretty good views. So you're going to see more shorts up there, as you can tell here. El Nino's coming in with the shorts, so check it out there over on the Tony Fix YouTube channel. A lot of great content up there as well. All right, guys, we're with you here 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hit that like, subscribe button, and set notifications if you would. All right, we're going to close it out here. We're back tomorrow with a brand new show, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, so make sure you guys tune in. Anybody have anything in closing before we close it out?
Yeah, here you go.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody! But here's another bonus for you. It's a 2-team Nerfy parlay. We're gonna take St. Louis and the Reds Nerfy. We got Abbott on the mound there. Cards, hey, they've hit 5 straight Nerfies as a dog. So we'll take St. Louis and the Reds Nerfy. And then the Pirates. You look what the Pirates have done. Pirates, 11 straight Nerfies there for the Pirates. Throw them in there as well. Little 2-team Nerfy parlay for you. St. Louis and the Reds and the Pirates game. And then you want an RBI in that Colorado game since you're going to get a whole pile. Hey, shout out to Ramon. Love this play from Ramon. I had to tail him. So Mickey Moniak of the Rockies for an RBI. He's been hot, Mickey Moniak. So shout out, Ramon, buddy. Thanks for that one. I'm going to tail you on that one with Mickey Moniak and a nice RBI and a plus 150. I had to put that one in there on Sunday's action. I love today's card. I can't wait. When does it start? I'm like a kid in a candy store. I cannot wait. I love today's card. It's a good one. So much action. We got the NBA game. We got baseball. We got WNBA. We got a college game going as well. Man, I think I'm hooked on the college stuff now, Tony. I like it.
Yeah.
It's
the enthusiasm.
Great baseball. If you like some great baseball, old school, small ball. They bunt. They bunt in these games.
Yes, they do.
In the college, they actually bunt. They actually play the bunt. I was like, oh, I got bunting. Yeah. I got all excited about them bunting and playing some small ball. So definitely tune into the college action. It's been great.
Yep, good fan experience as well with the Jello shots and more. I mean, this is there you go.
How do you get 10,000 more than the other guys, though? That's
it's incredible. It's incredible what goes on over there. It's like I said, it's going to be hard to keep when they build that Ace Stadium. Of course, Vegas. I guess that they're eyeing that College World Series to come to Vegas. So we'll see how it rolls moving forward here because it's going to be a Vegas Convention Center. They want to make a move there, but with that, so we'll see.
It'll be massive because it'll be a couple of years, 2.5 years down the road. Yeah, it will be because that stadium is going to be top of the top notch. I've seen some designs on what it's going to. Man, it's going to hold a lot of venues because it's going to be closed. You'll have some AC, and you're in the hot of the desert, but you'll be able to play some ball inside. Yeah, it's going to be a great venue there in Vegas. The homeless, you got a couple more years of suffering, but once you move in, man, you're going to love it.
That's right. You're going to love it out there. It'll be pretty fun. Yep, it will. We're looking forward to it there, so catch it there. The time start, ESPN, we know televises it. What do we got? We got an early start because of Sunday Night Baseball. That's right. It will be a 2:30 p.m. Eastern start before Sunday Night Baseball because ESPN has Sunday Night Baseball. They didn't want to move this to ESPN too. They didn't want to go head to head with the baseball. They could have moved the Major League Baseball too. They've done it before with the Major League Baseball at 4 Eastern on Sunday night. They didn't do it here. They should have done it, I thought. But anyway, we got an early start on the college baseball today, so don't miss it. It'll be prime time if there's a game tomorrow. So check it out. All right, that's going to do it, guys. We'll wake up. Bye, guys. Make it a winning day. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Speaks Morning Show.